Hello everyone, welcome to today's tutorial, and we are going to continue talking about the color designs. And in this one, we're going to expand more on the color harmony, and we're going to see how many colors are we supposed to include and how are we supposed to combine the colors in terms of percentages and all that. And we're also going to define a number of terms that are going to help us understand the color properties and all that. You're with me, your favorite graphic designer, creative artist, and content creator, Mustafa. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere. Talking of color harmony is how the colors are combined to match, all right, for the best designs. And then we also have palette. The palette, when we talk of paintings, is where you mix your paints. But when it comes to graphic designing, it's just a range of colors. All colors arranged together so that the person will be able to select from it. All right. Talking of color properties, we have what we call hue. What is hue? It's just a color name, like blue, black, yellow, red, and like. All right, and we also have saturation. Saturation, we're talking about the intensity of the color. All right, and the other one is actually the value. What is the value of the color? It's how light or dark the color is. All right, so allow me to show you using Adobe Photoshop of what I'm trying to say here. All right, now I would like us to explore what I was talking about. Okay, so we are going to start with hue. All right, so this is like a rectangle right here, and if I double click on the layer, it's going to bring me the blending options. All right, if I go on color overlay, it's going to change because red is my default. Okay, so red is actually at 0 degrees hue. All right, so if I start changing the hue or increasing the degrees, let's see what is going to be happening right here. All right, so I am going to be increasing. Right now I'm at 8. See what is happening to the color here. Let's see if I am at 50, it's a yellow. If I'm at 100, it's going to give us another color. All right, 100 is actually green. Okay, let's try to put 200. All right, it's actually blue. If I click there, the hue degree has changed to 304, and it has actually given me pink. All right, so as I've already explained, a hue is a color name. All right, so A is standing for saturation. Here we are pink, but if I keep on decreasing the saturation, you're seeing what is happening here. The intensity of the color is changing. It's becoming more whiter. If I put this at 0%, you'll discover that the hue is at the same color pink, but then here is showing white. All right, if I keep on decreasing the percentage, you will see that the color is actually now turning to more pink. All right, it's actually moving from white to pinkish. All right, and if I put 100% saturation, it's going to be pure pink. What about B here? B is like the brightness, but we're talking about the value here. All right, if I decrease the brightness here, you'll discover that the pink is getting darker and darker. And if I put the value at 0%, it's literally black. All right, so we are adding black to the color. All right, so that's the value or the brightness, while the saturation, we are adding white to it. All right, and the hue is actually the color name. All right, so let's get to the color combination. How are we supposed to combine the colors? So we have the 60 30 10 rule. What am I talking about when I say 60 30 10 rule? Stay tuned. Alright, so talking about color combination, what was I talking about? 60 30 10. What is that? If you add them, they will give you 100%. So 60 is for the main color that you're going to include in that design. Alright, so what is this main element? It's the background. Okay, the background has to take much of the colors. All right, but you really have to be careful when you're choosing the background color. But this time around, the background hue is going to be white for me.
I love white. What is the second element going to be like? The second element is going to be blue. All right, so this part here is actually the 60%. This part here is the 40%. All right, so if I add the 10%, all right, which is the orange, now is taking the 10, blue is taking 30, and white is taking 60%. So literally, white is the background, blue is the main element, the main message, the headlines, the headings are going to get blue, and the elements that people will have to see first in that design. And the orange is the supporting color. So what is the supporting color? For example, the venues, all right, in a flyer. Okay, the details, RSVP in the wedding invitation. All right, so all those are the elements, okay, and they are going to take the 10%. But save the date for the wedding of Mustafa, and Mustafa is going to get the blue, which is the 30%, because that's exactly what you want people to see first. All right, so yeah, that's about the color combination. All right, so there are so many colors that work together. All right, for me, orange and blue work together.
I believe you've seen what I was talking about, the color designing in terms of color properties like hue, saturation, value, as well as the color combination. And I believe after this, I believe you consider how you design your designs. All right. And if you have anything to say and you would love that I should learn from you, you can drop in the comments. You can do a video. You can hit on my WhatsApp. The details are below. You can also email me. Any form of communication, I'm open. All right, you tell me how I should improve and how I should learn from you, and we can also work together and how I can include you in my tutorials. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. And the next tutorial, I'm going to bring how we can design a flyer using these properties that we have talked about in this tutorial. So thank you so much. You are with me, Mustafa, and don't forget to click subscribe. All right.